students, let's revise the previous lecture. I have told you the theory of molecular orbital. This theory is very important, and there are some points which are very necessary to learn when we will make the energy level diagram. Then we have to remember these points. तो let's recall, थोड़ा सा आपको बताते हैं. The first theory का first point is this theory is proposed by Hund and Mulliken in 1932. When two atoms are combined to form new orbital, these new orbitals are called as molecular orbitals. After the formation of molecular orbitals, atomic orbitals lost their identity. When the molecular orbitals are formed, it means there is no meaning of atomic orbital. These molecular orbitals are formed by one method, which is linear combination of atomic orbitals. There are two necessary conditions for a atomic orbital to form a molecule. The first condition is its energy should be almost same. Atomic orbitals should have same energy and having the same proper orientations. There are some rules how to fill the electrons. I told you the Aufbau rules, Pauli exclusion principle, Hund's rule. I have told you yesterday. So the first rule is the Aufbau rule. Aufbau means building up. Electrons are filled from low energy to high energy. What's the Pauli exclusion? Pauli exclusion principle. Each and every orbital should contain maximum of 2 electrons. One is in the parallel direction and other one is in the anti-parallel direction. And last, Hund's rule. Hund's rules, there is no partiality. I have told you yesterday. What is the Hund's rule? Hund's rules, electrons are filled singly. After that, pairing will take place. First of all, we will give the one electron, that coming to the back, and third, fourth, fifth, sixth electrons are filled. So there are some 3 rules how to fill the electrons, for filling the electrons. After that, there are some important points. What is a bond order? What is a bond order? Bond order is the number of electrons in bonding minus number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital oblique 2. This is the bond order. Next, bond order is directly proportional to the bond dissociation energy. As well as bond order increases, bond dissociation energy is also increases. Next point, what is the relation between the bond order and bond length? Bond order is inversely proportional to the bond length. As well as bond order increases, bond length will also decrease. So this is the inversely proportional relationship. Then as well as bond order increases, bond length will decrease. We can say that Nb should be greater than Na. In the formation of bond, we will take the electrons of bonding molecular orbitals. As we know that what is the formula of bond order? Bond order is equal to number of electrons in bonding molecular orbitals minus number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital oblique 2. These molecular orbitals showing some magnetic property, which is paramagnetic or diamagnetic. What is a paramagnetic? Paramagnetic when the electrons are unpaired and they are not attracted by magnetic field. These are the paramagnetic. What are the diamagnetic? Diamagnetics are the having the paired electrons and not attracted by the magnetic field. So this is the theory. This is the full theory, molecular orbital theory. Sometimes it is asked in 3 marks, in 5 marks to write about the molecular orbital theory. This is your first question in your exams. What is the write about the molecular orbital theory? The second question is that draw the energy level diagram of various molecules. Today we will discuss the energy level diagram of various molecules. First we will start H2. This is the first molecule. We will discuss. At first we will see the how many electrons in H2 molecule. So as we know that how H2 is formed. H2 is formed when atoms are combined to form new orbitals. These new orbitals are called as molecular orbitals. Number of electrons H 1s1 1s1. There are total 2 electrons in H2 molecule. There are total 2 electrons. First of all, first we will see the total number of electrons in the molecule. Whatever the molecule is given in your exam, we will see the total number of electrons in that molecule. And also we know the configuration of atoms. Then the configuration of atoms 1s1 1s1. Okay, so we have to know the configuration of molecules 1 to 20. In your syllabus there are 1 to 20 total number of electrons are in your syllabus. आपके syllabus में 1 to 20 electrons तक diagram you have to make the diagrams for 1 to 20 electrons. There is energy. Firstly, one atom is here, one atom is here. There are 2 atoms. This is the orbital, this is the orbital. 2 atoms are combined to form new orbitals. These new orbitals are called as molecular orbitals, and these molecular orbitals are 2 types. Then one is bonding molecular orbital, other one is anti-bonding molecular orbital. Bonding molecular orbital, there are SS orbital. SS orbital, when the SS orbitals are combined, then which bond is formed? Sigma bond is formed. Sigma 1s. This is the bonding. This is the anti-bonding molecular orbital. Always remember, if there is bonding, there should be anti-bonding. If there is bonding molecular orbitals, then it is mandatory to make the anti-bonding molecular orbital. So there is one electron. There is second electron. This is second electron. And then coming to the 3 rules, how to fill the electrons in the bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbitals. How to fill the electrons? According to Aufbau rules, electrons filled from low energy to high energy. So one electron is here. Second, Pauli exclusion principle. What about the Pauli exclusion principle? Each and every orbital should contain maximum of 2 electrons. One is in the parallel direction and other one is in the anti-parallel direction. So there is one electron here. It's coming to the here. This electron is filled in this orbital. So there are 2 electrons which are coming in the bonding molecular orbitals. This is BMO and this is ABMO, anti-bonding molecular orbitals and bonding molecular orbital. What is the bond order? Bond order is equal to number of electrons in bonding molecular orbitals and number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital oblique 2. Now total number of electrons in bonding, there is 2 electrons. There is no electron in the anti-bonding molecular orbital. There is 0 upon 2 is equal to 1. It means H2 in the formation of H2 molecule, there is one bond is possible in the formation of molecule. So first we will discuss bond order. Second, magnetic property. What is the H2 molecule is paramagnetic or diamagnetic? As I told you, after the formation of molecule, after the formation of molecular orbital, atomic orbital lost their identity. There is no meaning. Atomic orbitals lost their identity. Once they give the electron to the molecule, there is no electron. Okay? Got it my point? Clear? Okay. The second, magnetic property. What is the magnetic property? Electrons are paired. We will not see in this atomic orbitals because formation of molecule will take place. It means we will see in the molecule the magnetic property of what is the paramagnetic or diamagnetic. If all electrons are paired, 2 electrons are present which is paired. If all the electrons are paired, magnetic property, this H2 molecule is diamagnetic. This is diamagnetic. What is a diamagnetic? If electrons are paired, they are not attracted by the magnetic field. This molecule is diamagnetic. Next point, we will discuss configuration. What is the configuration? How we will write the configuration? This is the molecular orbital. This is the bonding molecular orbital. This is the anti-bonding molecular orbital. The configuration is sigma 1s2. This is the configuration. We will write only the molecular orbitals which are having electrons. Okay? Clear? We will write the configuration. We will write the configuration of molecular orbital which are having electrons. This is the configuration of H2 molecule. So this is the H2 molecule. What is H2 molecule? Bond. What is the bond order? Bond order is 1. What is the magnetic property? This is diamagnetic. Configuration is sigma 1s2. Next, this is the one molecule. Other second molecule, we are taking an example of helium. Okay? So helium plus helium, yani 2 atoms are combining to form helium molecule. What is the configuration of helium? Helium's configuration is 1s2. It means they are total how many electrons? They are total 4 electrons. Always remember, when we are going to discuss the molecular orbital energy level diagram, we always focus in your mind. You always focus in your mind total number of electrons in that molecule. This is very compulsory. You have to know the total number of electrons. It is very easy. It is very easy topic. Start. Here is energy. Here is one helium atom. There is one helium atom. This is is the atomic orbital. This is the atomic orbital. There are 2 electrons. There are 2 electrons. There are 2 electrons. And the formation of molecule. This is molecule. Formation of. This is the sigma 1s. This is sigma anti-bonding 1s. Okay. Up. How to fill the electrons? According to our rules, 1 electron here. According to Pauli, 1 electron is from here. 2 electrons are remain. 2 electrons is remain. Then third electron is going to the next anti-bonding molecular orbitals, and 4th electron will go on the next anti-bonding molecular orbital. Okay. So bond order. Bond order is equal to Nb minus Na upon 2. Total number of electrons in bonding molecular orbital is 2, and total number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital 2. Upon 2, it means bond order becomes 0. Why helium molecule the bond order becomes 0? Anyone? Why? What is the reason behind this? What is the reason? Yes. Because helium is a inert gas. Helium is a inert gas. It has no bond. इसके बीच it doesn't exist the bond. There is no bond. Then the configuration. Helium is a gas, inert gas. That's why it's not having the bond order. Its bond order is 0. Configuration, देखिए. See the configuration. Sigma 1s2. Sigma 1s2. They are having 2 electrons. 2 electrons. Sigma anti-bonding 1s2. This is the configuration. This is the configuration. So this is the H2 molecule which exists because bond order become 1. This is the helium molecule. This is the inert gas. Inert gas. That's why its bond order is 0. There is no bond formation in the helium, in between the helium atom. We can say that there is no bond. There is no bond possible in between the helium atoms because of they are so strong intermolecular forces. That's why they cannot come. These atoms cannot combine with each other. Okay, clear? Okay, students, is it clear? This is the small molecule H2 helium. Okay. Okay. Now we will discuss the nitrogen molecule, N2 molecule. We will discuss N2 molecule. You can draw the energy level diagram of helium, beryllium, lithium, boron. Okay. So right now I am going to tell you the nitrogen molecule, and which is very important one. As we know that as we go from left to right, the electronegativity increases from left to right, and this is very good question. This is very good. You have to know the each and every property in periodic table. Each and every property like ionization potential, electron affinity, melting point, boiling point, these all properties these all properties increases down the group, and except the atomic radii, then N2 and left to right, and all these properties left to right decreases from left to right. Okay, so we will discuss the N2 molecule. Helium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. As well as we will go on the left to right, electronegativity will increase. This is electronegativity will increase. Now you have to remember total number of electrons. If total number of electrons, if having less than or equal to 14, if total number of electrons having equal to 14 or less than 14, what will happen? If total number of electrons, if a molecule having total number of electrons 14 or less than 14, we will remember sigma 2pz is always higher. Energy of the sigma 2pz will be higher as compared to the other molecule which are having the greater number of which molecule having the greater than 14 atomic number and number of electrons. Then what is the sigma 2pz? Energy of sigma 2pz will be higher as compared to the other. N2, N, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. This is the configuration. The configuration, what is the configuration of nitrogen atom? 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Total number of electrons, अगर आप काउंटिंग करें तो total number of electrons are 14. Let's start the diagram. 1s2, 1s2. 1s2, 1s2.